Hey there, beautiful souls. Before we lose ourselves in this heart-wrenching tale, I need you all to do me a quick favor. Smash that subscribe button if you're loving these stories, and let's push Ever Revenge to 1K subscribers together. Your support means the world. Oh, and promise me you'll watch this full video. Every twist deserves your eyes and heart. Ready? Let's dive in. They laughed at my pain, but my silence became their punishment. Anger symbol broken heart. In the dim glow of a rainy Seattle evening, Elena first met Alex at a cozy bookstore cafe. She was curled in a corner armchair, her fingers tracing the worn edges of a dog-eared poetry collection, Rilke's words whispering solace to her scarred soul. Alex slid into the seat across from her, his smile like sunlight piercing storm clouds. Mind if I join? You look like you're hiding from the world. His voice was warm, teasing, and in that instant, Elena felt seen. Not as the girl who'd lost her parents young, not as the one who flinched at loud laughs, but as a quiet force blooming in the shadows. Their romance unfolded like a secret garden. Stolen walks along the waterfront, where Alex would tuck wildflowers behind her ear and murmur, "You're my wildest poem, Lena." They'd dance in his tiny apartment to vinyl records of old jazz, her head on his chest, listening to the steady thrum of his heart sinking with hers. Elena, who'd always armored herself against hurt, let her walls crumble. She shared her fears, the bullying in school, the way classmates had mocked her stutter as a child, turning her silence into a shield. Alex held her through the tears, promising, "I'll never let anyone dim your light." But shadows crept in. Alex's friends, a boisterous crew from his college days, dismissed her vulnerabilities with cruel chuckles. At a house party one crisp autumn night, Elena mustered courage to recite a poem she'd written for Alex. Her voice trembled, words weaving love like fragile silk. Midway it caught, a stutter from nerves. Laughter erupted. "Oh, come on, Alex, she's adorable, like a puppy trying to howl," one sneered. Another mimicked her falter, glasses clinking in mocking applause. Alex froze, his laugh joining the chorus, sharp as shattered glass. "It's just funny, babe. Lighten up." Elena's world fractured. She fled to the rain-slicked streets, sobs mingling with the downpour, her heart a bruised petal underfoot. The breakup came swiftly, a text at dawn. "I can't do this. You're too much." No call, no goodbye. Just echoes of their ridicule. Elena's pain was a storm that raged for weeks. She wandered empty parks, clutching the wildflower necklace he'd given her, its petals now wilted. Nights blurred into fevered dreams of his touch, only to wake to the hollow ache of betrayal. "Why wasn't I enough?" she'd whisper to her reflection, eyes swollen, voice a ghost of itself. Friends urged revenge. Scream, expose, shatter him back. But Elena chose silence. Not the broken kind, but a deliberate veil, woven from the threads of her deepest hurt. She vanished from their world. No social media flares, no vengeful posts. Instead, she poured her soul into poetry slams at hidden cafes, her words now fierce, unyielding. The stutter. It faded, transmuted into pauses that commanded rooms. She enrolled in night classes, her essays blooming with raw honesty that caught a publisher's eye. Months turned to a year, and Elena emerged, not vengeful but radiant. A chapbook of her poems hit shelves, its cover a watercolor of storm clouds parting to sun. Invites flooded in, readings, interviews, a TEDx stage where she spoke of silence as sovereignty. Alex saw her first on Instagram, a mutual friend's story. There she was, spotlit in a velvet-draped venue, voice steady as she recited, "They laughed at my fractures, but in the quiet, I forged steel." The crowd rose in thunderous ovation. His stomach twisted. He'd scrolled through her absence, dating sporadically, but nothing filled the void. His friends. Their jokes turned brittle, laced with unease. "Remember Elena? God, we were asses," one admitted over beers, but Alex drowned in regret, replaying that party like a curse. He reached out, a hesitant DM. "Lena, I've been an idiot. Can we talk?" Silence. Days stretched to weeks. He showed up at her reading, heart pounding, bouquet trembling in his grip. She spotted him from the podium, her eyes cool as autumn fog. No flinch, no fury. Just a nod, polite, distant, before turning back to her audience. As she signed books afterward, he approached, words tumbling. I laughed because I was scared of how deep you made me feel. Please forgive me. Elena met his gaze. The boy she'd loved, now a man etched with loss. You punished yourself, Alex, she said softly, her voice a melody unbroken. My silence. It was my healing. Yours is just beginning. She walked away, not to thunderous applause, but to the quiet thrill of her own power. In a sun-dappled park later, she met Theo, a fellow poet with eyes like gentle waves. Their first kiss tasted of fresh starts, not salt of old wounds. Elena's heart, once a battlefield, now bloomed eternal. And in the hush of her triumph she knew, love's truest revenge isn't noise, it's the grace of letting go. Phew, what a ride, that one hit deep, didn't it? If this story touched your soul like it did mine, hit subscribe to Ever Revenge for more beautiful revenge tales that heal and empower. Drop a like, comment your favorite line below, and share with someone who needs this. Until next time, remember, your silence can be your strongest voice. See you soon. Broken Heart Sparkles.